What's good, YouTube? This your boy Will, the Indicator Trader, and I'm back with another video for y'all. Again, we just caught another nasty sell with the Will 4 entry point method. I got in a little bit more aggressive. I called this signal a little bit more early because I know this what happens. First let's go back to the 61.8 we got. We got into this sale first, went about down like 37 pips profit. Told people to move their stop loss break even because I didn't like how it was going. And then we also caught the sale here. Now I got in earlier right here, guys. I'm gonna explain what happened. First, let me show you guys the win. You guys can see here, 2,700, easy peasy. But let's get into it. So what happened, I was already targeting this area for the next entry for the sale, because if we don't catch a sale at the 61.8 monthly, we would catch it at the 88.6 or the 88 point or the 100. The 100 is the monthly resistance. What happened when we took out the daily high, I was explaining everything in the group, guys. So if you want to get in the free signal group while it's free, go ahead and get up in there, because I told the people I'm going to make y'all enough money, and then I'm done. You got to pay for it. So take advantage while it's free. So when we took out the high, because the high on the daily was sitting up here. Let me go to this. Let me show you guys. So the daily high that I had in mind was right here. This high right here. So usually when I see a high up here, I know I don't really need the wick, but I'll just put it there. Show you guys a better example. When we was rallying up, this is where the 61.8 entry was. One of these candles was a 68 point entry. We broke even. We did not lose. We broke even. I just know when to break even, guys. Like, I know I've been doing it long enough. Like, I just know when to break even. Like, I just know what I need to see at that specific time. And if I don't see it, I don't mind not winning or losing. If price comes back and take me out, I know I have another opportunity like this. So we broke even on the 61.8 first. I noticed the high was sitting up here with the 88.6. So I'm like, okay, so what could happen right now? We can rally up, take out this high, because sellers that are swing traders, they got their stop loss up here. They know that, so they will push the market up, take out the stop loss, and then tank. What made me got into the market earlier before the arrow, because I know the move was going to happen like this. I knew once it take out a high, it just fall. So what made me get into the sell early, I noticed we created resistance on the 30-minute, and we also in the setup on the Will 4 entry point as well. So what happened was, I waited and I looked at this zone. I paid attention to the zone. I believe I was on a 5-minute time frame watching the zone. So I said, okay, if we don't break this high on the 30-minute, we're falling. We're taking. So when I seen the 5-minute close under, I aggressively entered there. Put my stop loss 50 pips. And it tanked 74 pips. I got out like around here, like around like 50-some pips. I called the signal like around somewhere lower than mine, but yeah, that's how I caught this move with the WCM 2.0. But I just knew the arrow would come late. The trade was still valid. I just know I can't explain it, but I knew I could get a more of aggressive entry, and I didn't have to wait for the Will Trincator to come. So basically, that was it. That was an easy move to catch. Like, it was simply easy. We caught a break even at 61.8, but I knew there was another sell coming up because this high had to be taken out for the swing traders. And that's exactly what it did. It took out that high, and then I saw the 30-minute print resistance after taking out the high. Once it took out the high and the 30-minute made resistance, I'm like, okay, it took out the high already. I said all this in the group. I literally tracked the whole entire move. Guys, when you see the same thing happen over and over and over again, it just get easy. It get really, really easy when you understand what the market is doing. It's easy. The WCM 2.0 just stamped it for me. It makes it easier. So when you put two and two together, it just get easy. So after we broke that daily high and we took out the stop losses, all the stop loss traders that took sales here and they was holding and they had their stop loss above it just got taken out. That means they collected all the sell orders that was up there. Once it took out the high, I created my resistance on the 30-minute time frame. Once I knew I had this box after the blue and red candle, which I will be dropping a structure video for you guys so you can understand exactly what this is. This is a blue and red candle. That is my resistance. Put the horizontal line. Actually, it's supposed to be blue. These are supposed to be blue when we get a high. So what happened? It was pretty easy, pretty simple. That's why I knew to enter in this zone because I just knew price was gonna come falling down nasty. So I knew I had to call the signal early because there's no way I would have caught it with all this momentum going down. So I knew to call the signal because the WCM is matching. I knew the arrow was coming. I just knew to get in earlier. Once I paid attention to the zone, once the 5-minute broke it, I immediately entered. I said, okay, I'm going to wait a little bit before I call the signal. It pulled back on me like 5 pips and then it dropped 74 pips from the entry. Again, I called the signal somewhere up here. So now we just made another 1.7%. This month is really good. We already made about 2% this month. Really great month. I am done for this month. I don't see any setups coming no more for June, so I will be done trading for this month. Guys, it's literally easy. WCM 2.0, the World Academy 2.0 just makes trading so much easier. It just makes it easy and easier. Once you see the same thing over and over again, it kind of get easy. So yeah, like it's just easy, man. I can't explain it. Oh, another thing I did, which I got to teach you guys as well. I don't want to leave that out. I called this. I haven't released this method just yet because I feel like you guys gotta know Fibonacci first and understand what Fibonacci is because it's super powerful once you understand what Fibonacci is. So this week right here that we have right here, I noticed this is a weekly time frame, guys. So I'm on a 4-hour chart from this separator is a whole week. This is where the months start. I believe for me, let me see. So I can show you guys how I was able to track this move. So right here is when we first sold. I told them break even. Good thing I did because price we would have lost that trade. I just know what needs to happen when it hit a level. I just know. So I was able to prevent this loss by breaking even because we did reject this low right here. So I was like, yep, if we don't break that low, we're going to keep going up. So, yeah, let's just break even, guys. And I'll be damned. Broke low. I know you guys are like, well, if you knew that, why you didn't buy it? Guys, my buy is the sales. So once I've decided the way that I'm going, I stick to that plan and I wait for the next opportunity. Yes, I could have bought this and caught this whole move up, but that's not how I trade. I'm not trying to catch every setup. I'm trying to catch the most accurate ones, get my profit, and get out the market. There's no point for greed. I've been through that greed road. It don't work. It doesn't last. It's terrible. So understand what I'm doing here. So then once I lost, I noticed on the day, I'm like, oh, it's a high matching with my 88.6. Literally. Look, my 88.6 is matching with the daily high. So I'm like, oh, I remember every time that happens, it takes out the high and then it drops. So when it broke the high right here, as soon as it broke this bullish candle right here, I was just waiting for opportunity for entry. So I waited for the 30 minutes to print the daily structure, which is a resistance when it broke it. When it hit my 100, it has to hit the 100. So when it hit the 100, which is the stop loss hunt they did, I went to the 30-minute. I noticed that we created resistance. Again, you guys will understand exactly what I'm doing when I drop the structure video for you guys. You would totally understand this, what I'm doing. Blue and red candle. Once we did that, now we have two confluences here, guys. We got the stop loss hunt that's have been completed. It took out the high, which is the 100. That's resistance of the monthly. And we also created resistance. When we did that, I went to the 5-minute time frame and I watched the zone. Once I went to the 5-minute time frame, I noticed we closed under. I immediately entered the sell because I know what happened. As well, while I went to the weekly, I don't want to bet off. This is an uptrend on the weekly time frame. So this is called, I call this fib twins because it's two fibs in one. You got the monthly fib, which is the red one, and you have the weekly fibs, which is the blue one. If you guys understand Fibonacci, negative 27 is the sell area. 61.8 is the other sell area. What happened, I noticed we also hit the negative 27 already. And I thought we was going to this negative 61, but I was willing to risk that. When I got in, I understood right here when I got in, right there, and I took the sell, I knew I could potentially go into 28 drawdown because price could go to the negative 61 on the weekly and fall. So this is just two fibs in one. I haven't did a video on that yet, but that is something else I added with the WCM as well, just to make sure I could be aggressive. I didn't wait for the other rules because I know it did a stop loss hunt on the daily. So you won't really have time to get in because it could tank at any moment. Your job is to find the highest entry. We're at the weekly resistance. We did the stop loss hunt already. We in the sell setup on the Myforexfunds WCM. There's nothing in my mind that I would not be aggressive here, and I took it, and everything turned out pretty damn good. It did retest the zone. That's what you guys can see here. You see what it did? It retested the zone and fell. You guys will understand that as well when you see the market structure video that I would drop. So this just was a beautiful trade. Also did notice the 15-minute turn down to a downtrend. We have this beautiful W in the M pattern on the 15 minutes. I've been speaking about that for 3 years of trading. So if you guys don't know that pattern, I've been saying that pattern for 3 years straight since I started trading. So that is another confluence that we got the W and the M as well. The 30-minute was looking pretty good too because it was head and shoulders in a way. This confirmed it, but the 15-minute kind of showed me a little bit more details on why I was able to take this sell. But it was beautiful. Beautiful catch. I exit the trade like about down here. I said I'm out. That's it. Don't need more. That's it. No, I don't have to hold this for 100 pips. I'm happy with my profit. I told them if you want to hold, you got to break even. We got a sniper entry. I should not come back to your break even, but me, I'm taking my profits, getting the hell up out of there. Perfect month this month. Yeah, it's a lot of things that I do. Make it really quick, make it really fast. If I want extra confluences and stuff like that, I just put it, But I will follow my WCM first before I do anything else, and I just look for a little bit more confluences if needed. But this sell only went nasty like that because it stop loss hunted on the daily time frame, guys. It took out these highs right here, and it just fall, and it's going to continue falling. You guys can also see it's a W and an M as well on the daily, so this could tank pretty far. I'm not holding that long, guys. I take my profit and get the hell up out of there, and that's it. So another winning trade since my loss. I just been on a winning streak, guys. I mean, I kind of needed that loss, to be honest with you. I needed that because since then, I just been killing. So, like I said, guys, WCM is on sale right now. WCM 2.0 is on sale right now. World Academy is on sale right now. Get it while it's cheap because I will soon be going for that 300K. And when I get it, prices are not going back to regular, right? So if you got all the questions, I got all the answers. Let's